Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Nurel Fahmil Gumairah. You can call me Nurel. Now, I want to answer some questions about climate change. First question, what is climate change? How is it related to the mining industry? Climate change refers to long-term change in temperature and weather patterns. These shifts occur naturally, such as strong variations in the solar cycles. But since the 1800s, human activities have been the main cause of climate change, mainly due to the burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas. All activities related to the mining industry are highly dependent on the natural environment, so that they are very vulnerable to the consequences of climate change, especially in the coal mining sector, which will later be used as fuel for PLT. And this PLT waste is one of the causes of climate change. The second question is, how much emission possibly product in the coal mine? Worldwide, about 7% of annual methane emissions come from coal mines. It is estimated that 45% of carbon dioxide emissions by 2030 will be related to coal. Citing data from the Global Energy Monitoring, coal mines in Indonesia produce methane emission of 58 million tons of CO2 in 24 years. This makes Indonesia the 8th largest methane production country in the world, although Indonesia's coal production is the 3rd largest on global scale. Indonesia's methane emissions are lower than its coal production capacity because most of its mines are on the surface, not underground. Methane emissions will be recorded to be even greater as the coal mine location depends. The third question is, what is coal used for? Coal mining and coal burning in the industry are used for energy generation, cement manufacturing, and steel production. Whereas in daily life, it's used for such as heating the house to the net for cooking. The next question is, what is the carbon budget? Quote from CNN Indonesia, head of the Fiscal Policy Agency behalf of the Minister of Finance Kemenko, Fabio Kakaribu, calculates that the world needs an investment of around 6.3 trillion US dollar per year, or equivalent to 88,000 trillion Indonesian rupiahs, in the infrastructure sector to reduce carbon emissions under 2030. The government targets to reduce carbon emissions by 29% with its own efforts and 41% with international assistance by 2030. Finance Minister Sri Mulyani Indrawati revealed that the budget needed by Indonesia to reduce carbon or CO2 emissions was 3,461 trillion Indonesian rupiahs until 2030. In order to be raised, according to him, the State Revenue and Expenditure Budget (APBN) is the most important ammunition. In the fifth question is, do you agree with the decarbonization concept? Before we talk about it, what was decarbonization itself? Decarbonization is the process of eliminating or reducing the emission of carbon dioxide (CO2) from activity or economy. Or in other words, the process of replacing fossil fuels with fuels that are more environmental friendly, green fuel. To assess decarbonization, of course, can be done in various ways, such as utilizing renewable energy (BT) to replace fossil energy, either via either by utilizing solar energy, wind energy, and the use of alternative fuels, biogas, or electricity. Decarbonization will also protect economic values that are converted into a green economy with the hope that it will not only have an impact on environmental ecosystem, but also have economic benefits for society. So, I agree with the existence of this decarbonization. It is hoped that it will reduce environmental problems, especially the effects of greenhouse gases that will harm humans now and in the future. And the next question is, what do you think the video has more dislikes and likes than likes? I think this videos because the problem above are the sensitive things for everyone in this video. The example is the reality of the cause of climate change is the impact of the community itself, but they reject this by pressing the dislike button for the video. Without realizing it, they can directly influence many people to disagree with the comments of the video, even though there is a reality. And the last question is, what is your suggestion solution regarding this issue? The solution to the above problems, especially regarding the climate change, are first, using renewable and environmentally friendly energy sources, for example, installing solar panels to reduce electricity usage and budget. Second, limiting vessels that run on fossil fuels. Third, reducing the use of private vessels. Fourth, implementing reduce, reuse, recycle, and the last, carry out forest planting on larger scale. I think enough and see you on the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.